Hey there guys, it's Red Steel Live here, and we're back with another episode of Oxygen Not Included. And oxygen really is not included. It's no longer a pun, it's just the way it is. Yeah, so last episode we spent a bunch of time making sure that this setup gets created in the hope that it actually will generate us a surplus of power, because these steam turbines provide 850 watts of power each, and this whole setup uses, I think it's just that, so it's 1200, so that would give us a net positive of 1250. Yeah, saying it right, aren't I? Yeah. No, 1350 watts, which would really help out throughout the base. And also, if it does work, it's a repeatable pattern. We can do it again. So there's that, which is positive, and it is currently working its way up to being hot enough to actually generate steam. To that end, we need more power, and when it comes to power, we have the issue that we don't have enough. We have this cooling loop filled with petroleum because it can hold, well, it can withstand cold better than crude oil, polluted water, and just normal water. And we're cooling it down to, I think it was -5, 3 degrees. And then if it's just above 3 degrees, it will still go through the loop, be cooled down 14 degrees. So it might turn out to be negative 11. So there's that, and then we still have a problem with not enough hydrogen being pumped out of there, and it's actually not that is not enough being pumped out, it's just not generated enough, so we are continuously out of hydrogen. And the same with the natural gas, which is coming from this one, which is active for another 35 cycles, and then we have the one up top here, which is dormant at the moment, which isn't helping. So I'm really hoping that this will actually kickstart our wee power economy for a bit. And also we closed off the base. We had a couple of vents there and there to let carbon dioxide fall through, and that's now being closed off, which is on its own causing different kinds of issues, as well as these guys continuously going around here into this area and burning themselves. And they burn themselves also because they don't have a atmosuit on. The atmosuits themselves are a problem, as actually, you know what, I'm just going to cut that pipe there. There we go. I was expecting this pipe to start feeding into there, but that actually is due to that, so let's get rid of that. This is set to filter oxygen, right? Yeah. So we can do this. Have that feed into there like so, that if any oxygen does get sucked up from there, that gets returned to the base. And this one here should then be allowed to provide oxygen to there. Maybe not due to that though, but we'll see. If that's the case, then we'll need to remove this bridge just to have it hook up straight into there, I think, maybe. Or we'll just disconnect this thing entirely from there. Anyway, we need that oxygen. We need it to flow. So we need more atmosuits powered. Actually, might just do that straight away anyway. Oh, this works. There we go. Alright, so that should now function a bit more stable-like, which means that when this is actually receiving water, why is it not getting water? Pipe blocked. No power. That's being fed there, so we might just have to make sure that I just have to make sure that it is fed power manually, maybe. Let's see though, this setup. Should be alright. Because we have some... Well, there's some water, but we do need some more water coming in, so where's that at? That's this loop here. Definitely need another one. And that's actually not cooling because it has no power as well. I'm starting to think that we might have to hook up a bunch of manual generators. How are we doing on oxygen? Can we do that somewhere which is not too bad of an idea? Maybe up here. Okay. Let's see. Thinking we're gonna cut that. We're gonna do that. Oh, immediately. Alright, good. Which means that these ones here get a more dedicated supply of oxygen, which means that this should be more usable more often. Now, pretty sure that we are still starved for power, right? No hydrogen. No nothing. Alright. I'm gonna have to allow them out of that door. For now, anyway. How are we doing on crude? We do have crude. Okay, they are on highest. Where's the other one? Also on highest. I would think that once they're out, those would be the first things that they do. Where are you going? Alright, I might just do this. Sorry about that for the noise, but that needs to be done for a while, I think, just to make sure that they get to be in operation. And even then, how are we doing on operating? Cooking's important, but someone else can do that. Farming, let's lower that. Alright, tiny bits are making their way up. Oh boy. How did he get there without... Get over there. button. Go there now. Egghead. He would have killed himself doing that. Alright, we got some gas. Good. Got some petroleum coming in as well. It's not a lot, but you know. Every little bit. At the moment, anyway. I do find it odd that, even though they're on emergency priority, they get operated on so little. Probably due to the fact that they are out of breath. Seems to be. We're dumping carbon dioxide right over the door as well. More and more coming in, slowly but steadily. Every second they spend doing that is, of course, very important to make sure that we get more and more time that these are operational, because this and these together aren't enough. The good thing is that's operational for a while sequentially now, so that's good. And it's primarily that, I suppose. But we have some coming from there and there. You know, I could do a couple of power saving things. It's probably not a bad idea. If we get, I think it is going to be here. Not that one, I think. Selected gas, no. Germ, no. Gas enters chosen. Sense green and red when gas pressure enters chosen range. So if we have that one there, took that one up to there, and there. Actually, I don't think this one matters. Just that. And can we do the same here? It actually fits there. Okay, that's good. And can we do the same for liquid? That would be nice. Automation. Hydro sensor, can we fit that there? No. You know, I only just noticed that this door is at the same height as the pump. Did I do that there as well? Oh boy. That's really a design flaw. Insufficient oxygen generation, yes. I had noticed. Stress high, yes. Who is causing alerts though? Let me guess. These three. Yep. Alright, so this one. If the pressure is above 500 grams, it can turn on. Meaning, for now, it's just going to be off. Saves 200 power. Same we're going to be doing there. We're doing the same there as well. Careful, Stinky. Assigned to has Stinky, yeah. Good. This one is not that hot, but you know, this design flaw is really bugging me. And let's get rid of that and that. Easily save power this way, because they don't. The automation doesn't actually take power. Alright, so those will get sorted. Yeah, this one's not running as long as there's no gas coming through. So that's right. I don't think it takes power now, does it? Hang on. Did I just say wrong element damage? Did. Oh, that's right, because there was some water in there. From there. That's why the filter was in. Did we put a filter in? Crude. Going in there. No. We never did put in a filter. 0 water, 0 water, 0 water, 0 water. Okay. That's good. Get rid of that. Let's make it 2. There's actually no batteries up there. I wonder why. Good. So this sensor as well, if it's above 500, send a green signal, which apparently is the case. See the brine, 60 degrees, everything's here, everything's so hot here. Let's get rid of what we can. Right, so how are we doing on using these? They have been fixed, I think. No, there's still a bar behind there. Top priority, no power, yeah. About the power for this area though. You know, I could put a sensor on this as well to only work if it's above a certain pressure. But I don't think that really matters, because the hydro sensors, you can't put them on a high-low thing. Like start if it's above 600 and if it's below 100 or something. So how are we doing on petroleum in the pipes? Yeah, just a one bubble. How are we doing on natural gas in the pipes? Surprisingly good for now, as it's turned off at the moment. And that thing too should have a sensor, I think. Because now it's just pumping every time there's just a little amount. Why is this broken? Did that get lashed out at? We have a couple that are supplied, right? 1, 2, 3. Let's see. So we have 3, and that one actually got a bit of oxygen spare now. We have 3, 4, 5, 6 operational. So I'm thinking we lock that door to be one way. The ones that need to go out, just grab a soup. For now, anyway. Now it's also broken randomly, so it must be an angry dupe. Actually water everywhere here. How do we keep getting water here? It's so weird. I mean, it's not coming through here, right? I mean, the only things that are there is just oil. How are we doing for water in the base? 5 kilograms. It's not a lot, but it's something. And what else can we turn off? Kinda gotta leave that on the carbon dioxide skewers because if it's above, I was thinking if we put it above 1500 or something, but it will just keep climbing. If it's above 1400, it will just stack on top of each other, and just the whole thing will just go up further. This thing managed to heat up since the start of this episode, another 0.23 degrees. Definitely need more power. Can we semi-responsibly? We got batteries there. How are we doing on oxygen? Toof. Let's have a look. They need to run. How are we doing on algae? 19 tons. Okay. Well, I'm definitely not getting another tube, so let's go with pufflets. Just the old puffed. Please take polluted oxygen, excrete slime. Okay. Polluted oxygen, chlorine, oxygen. Okay. Chlorine, bleach stone. Oxygen. None of them take carbon dioxide. That's a shame. Do we have oxyfern seeds? That could help out a little bit. No. That's a shame as well. Alright, so nothing is available again. Oh boy. I mean, there's a couple of suits there. Grab one, please. What's that? No power? Oh, it needs power to supply the oxygen to the suit. Or something, I don't know. So that means these have oxygen, that one, those three, that one, those and those two, that one and that one. And those are out. Alright, so I'm gonna see if we can semi-responsibly. What's your problem? Why can't you run there? Why are these two ignored? Guys, I mean, oh hang on. There's actually power in there. Supply these things. Is the algae out of reach? Algae, where's algae? Available? None. Alright, well, open that door again. How's about we grab ourselves a storage container for there, and that's just gonna have a priority of 9 for algae. Alright, so let's... That lag is annoying. Oh wow. I'm just holding on the mouse button to do that. And yeah. This, if you're watching this, this is just a nasty way of doing this. No. Organic. There. And this is why you need suits, guys. Why are you going back down? Is that petrol? Petroleum. Why is there petroleum there? That is a waste. So these still got damage, but there's power. I was gonna say, please use them. Same goes with that one. Please use it. Every little bit. More petroleum. Please keep using them. How's the other one? Why is it not in use? Like, seriously, why? Let's get rid of that door. I think we've removed that door 3 times now. Now it's just gonna go out and stay out, I think. Kinda want it there for the for that. Keep in the natural gas, but if it's just not gonna, then it's just not gonna. And we're gonna want to put a sensor on that one as well. Automation. Alright. Alright, so So now I have more gas coming in, which is good. Hasn't backed up yet though, which is bad. But the carbon dioxide is being taken care of, which is good. But we don't have any slime to feed these anyway, which is bad. We have these being fed, which is good. And then there's this circuit, which is full of power. Right, for the arcade. Great. Scalding, still scalding. Nails. You're an idiot, Nails. Yes, go there. Yes. Where was it? There. Don't die now. I was gonna say, don't you worry about another. Jeez. You know what? I might actually also do this. I think that's it. And we get a bit of station. Oh boy, I'm just clicking very fast. And we'll need a feeder. Critter drop off. Then we'll need doors, which are at least 3 high, but not all the way enclosing. Needs to happen. Helps out with the food a little bit. Ooh, it's backing up. Lovely. Got another one stressing out. Let me guess, what, the food equipment's broken again? Yep. How are we doing on oxygen? We've got a bit there. How's the oxygen doing from the spawns? Not that great. Now, this is all dedicated to going in there at the moment, because everything down the pipe, downwards, has been cut off, so this will always go there, which is good. This one will never be used because everything's cut off there as well, so that one's dedicated to filling up this. And the other one, this side, should be... It's actually fully dedicated to there as well. Oh, that might actually not be the right thing to have. No, it's not. Let's get rid of that. We'll need that. Unselect is really annoying. I'll need that to be constructed immediately. Yes, just the one, come on. There's plenty of resources just on it. Excellent. Then we have this now dedicated going in there. This also looping that, so we'll have oxygen coming into the base for a change. And once this pipe backs up, then it will also support filling up these suits. That's actually a lot of petrol. That was very good. Look at that. What's the problem here? Why is this broken? Did that get lashed out at? Oh boy. Hang on. That one's Nisbet. Why is that one? Blood wounds, broken, scalding, stressed. Not that stressed. Move out. And that was actually Nisbet, yeah. There are a lot of injured tubes. Nicola, is that Nicola? Nope. Nails, that is Nails. Lindsay. Then Turner, so we'll get Lindsay in there. Problem is that this is quite a big loop. Otherwise I would have put some manual generators on there. Actually, we can do this here as well, so we can have information at the sensor. That one. Going there. And we had that one there as well, right? Yeah, no, that one's done. This one too. Above 500. Save a bit of power. How's that loop doing? Has that loop heated up a bit more since? The more power we save, the more it can run. Yeah, another 1.7 degrees. Yeah. It's gonna take a few more episodes, I'm afraid. Can we maybe help this along? I'm quite keen to get this one going. Yeah, we can. Let's get... No, not that. It's kind of a dinky idea, but... might work. As long as it's got power, it can run. And these suits, they got oxygen, so I'm thinking about closing the door again. Everything seems to be going. It seems to be going. And these little bursts are creating a lot of petrol, which is definitely good. But still thinking it might not be enough. Because there's a lot of crude, and with this much crude, I just had a thought. So starvation. What? Holding breath? Why? What? Oh, holding breath I get, but why starving? Go eat. Go to cook. Alright, blueprint. Berries. A bit of food. Still don't want any more dupes. Don't have enough oxygen. Then again, you know, this oxygen coming in is actually helping out. This oxygen is just being recycled. It's there to mainly get out the gunk. How much we got left? Not much on this side. Not much there either. So yeah, I'll start doing that as well. And let's see, get rid of all of these pipes. Wait for the save game. Yep. Get rid of these buildings. Power. Let's get rid of all of that. Actually, cancel that. We need that. Well, don't think we really do, but we'll leave that. Lashing out. Which one? Nisbet. Of course it's Nisbet. She's always lashing out. Nicola as well. Oh, there goes the food. That one's still going. Somehow ignored. Jeez, look at that. Do you want to live or do you want to die? Let's see. So we're removing that, and we're removing that, removing that. So that's roll that on 8s. So we mainly need to get rid of the buildings. Because we don't need them to be using power. We can have the oxygen of the carbon dioxide being sucked out from there. And that sucks up everything, and I think it just returns oxygen, right? Yeah. So eventually this natural gas and chlorine will also get sucked out. Eventually. And then there's this weird thing, right? Let's cancel those, because the carbon dioxide is mostly on this side. There's this weird thing with the gas. You might notice it here as well. It's sort of diagonal. See that? It's got diagonal lines through it. So this mostly is carbon dioxide. Then there's chlorine, sort of like a line. You see that? And then there's a line diagonal of natural gas. It's really weird. Don't know why precisely that is. There's a video online as well. Like some dude made in the what's it called again? Like the mode where you can just build whatever you want. He made 6 squares of all of the gases, then removed the walls in between, and then you could clearly see it as well. Like you'd have carbon dioxide bottom right, then chlorine, then natural gas, then oxygen and polluted oxygen. They sort of mix into lines. Then you got the hydrogen on top of that. And I'm missing one gas off the top of my head, but you know, you get the idea. And they're all diagonal as well, in that like big square. It's really good to know, really. Good little fun fact of the day. So this thing here, right? It's just not generating power. I mean, that thing produces 850, that thing uses 1200, so we're down 350 watts. That loop up top, it's just not, this is just not there yet. Not even close. Right? It's just not. However, this one kinda is. I mean, it's kinda there. What if we get that? why do we actually have enough stuff? Steel? What are we out of? Plastic? Might be out of plastic. Yeah, refined steel, plastic. Yeah. Why are we out of plastic though? Probably because it's not generating enough. Or it's unreachable. Or something. It's already a sign. And there's plastic right there. 0. 3,500 kilograms allocated of the 470 available. Okay. That explains that. Yeah, so let's cancel a bit of that. Yeah, you can see it all dropping down. That's yeah. I mean, if it's allocated and if it's already there, why not actually use it, you know? And it just suddenly became 800 kilograms available. Excellent. Scalding. Don't go in there. Yeah. So same with this loop, right? This loop terribly inefficient. It's just loops using power, no loops generating power. No research focus. Yeah, no, that's fine. Heat stroke. Okay, fine. It's all bad, but yeah, it's all livable. So I want to create loops that have at least 2. At least, well, from now on. Maybe just modify this or something. Can we sort of semi-easily modify this? That it generates power? It's a bit of a complex situation as it is. However, yeah, we could do, I think maybe... So I want an additional 5, right? So I need 5 tacked onto there, so that's 3, 4, 5, so we need it there, right? Yeah, we got that there. We could do that, kind of, in this bit. That thing's still operational, but it's also broken. That's the... if it's above 500. Yeah. Above 500, yeah. Above 500, okay. Good. I'm getting quite sick of this, of this alarm. It's probably causing a whole lot of stress as well. Conductive wire bridge. Damage overloading. Okay, that's fair enough. Might just have to replicate that setup, slap it on there, and have it on dedicated little power supply bridge thingy there. It's probably a better idea as well for the stability of things, but for now, can't be arsed. Let's also get ourselves a point here. You know what? Let's get 2. This area is still hot. It's cooling down. This area is hot though. Very hot. Pretty much I think every bit of heat is coming from here due to this pile of massive heat. Oh, it's just a bit of a pickle. Yeah, it's a bit of a pickle that we're in. Remove some duties. Guess they didn't clean that up. Why is there still more water coming down though? What is going on? We'll definitely have to put in a water filter. Because I think we'll have to drain that, because those buildings aren't working, which means this thing won't work, I think, right? Actually, they're flooded, but they're still fine, because that's still got power in it. Wow. Oh, that's why where the water's coming. Yes. Well, about that. Oh, I just had to. That's going the wrong way, but. Ooh. No, Beavis. I can't build it there. Oh, pipe. Right. Pumpy pump. And let's get ourselves a bit of power. Sure. It's cold anyway. Let's get that one in there, and we'll need some plumbing. Canceling that. Yeah, but actually no. Let's say cancel that one. Grab that. We're gonna have to go that way. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Yep. That should be, yeah, it should be fun. Should be fun. God. This water's cold, right? I mean, it's just cold because it's just melted, and there's a few tons here. Lovely. It's gonna help us out with our water crisis. It's gonna be great. The greatest water ever. Mark my words, in April this water will be gone. More petrol. Good. Keep going, guys. Keep going. I mean, there's still power, so please use it for that and not something else. Is that one good? Only working by 5 minutes, right? Should now also be one. Where's that gas thing? Here. About 500. Done. This should always work. We need to get rid of all this carbon dioxide. There's still so much of it. I know. So much red. So much red. It is going down though. I mean, this setup here, it is doing miracles. But I don't think it's enough. I think we might need another one of those setups. God, so much. Lashing out again. High stress 8 times. 6 broken buildings. 65 supplies missing. Farm tiles. Really? Like, what kind of farm tiles are missing supplies? Oh, that's gonna be this, right? Yeah. Starting to not give a crap about this area because... Oof. About the food. Man. Can't ever just be simple. Look at that though. See that? This line has been greatly reduced. Ooh. This hatch. Hatchlings. Yes. They may feed on dirt. What else? What can we spare? I'm thinking that's it. They can have dirt. That one too. And they're different hatches, right? Sage hatch. Please take dirt. Yes. Smooth hatch. Huh. That's expensive. What do I have a lot of? Phew. Have some copper. There you go. You too. Why do I have to click twice on that one? Stone hatch. Please take dirt. No. Alright, that's it. Copy that to there. And these ones allow hatch. Sage hatch. Stone hatch. I'm missing a hatch. Hatch, yeah. Maybe it's not available at the moment. Alright. Which means you're gonna get wrangled. You're gonna get wrangled. Do we see any more? Hello there. Wrangle. Why are you in there? How did you even get to be in there? Staying there long enough, you will die. Eventually. Wrangle that thing. There's another one. Wrangle that. We'll wrangle that one once we get to it. Wrangle that one. Why is there no wall there? That is... No, that is silly. Get that thing. Wrangle it. You... Wow. Why? What? Hey. That just makes no sense. And there should be a bunch in the sleeping area as well. Yeah, there you go. Wrangle that one. Wrangle that one. There's another. I don't know. That should be enough for a while, right? They're not that big, these enclosures. And yeah, the reason we've got that is so that we can have all of the animals stuck in this little room here. And they think it's this big because it is that big because it's not closed off. But they're not allowed to pass through there, so that means that any rancher coming in for some grooming is going to have them up on the grooming sill thingy really quick, saving time. At least that's the idea. Ooh, look at that, we've got pipsqueaks. Oh, that's lovely. Do we have arbor acorns? We do. We have 21. Oh, because we had a couple up there and we have lots of pipsqueaks anyway. Might be able to generate some food out of those. Who's still scalding? Hello? You're leaving the area. Alright, fine. There's more here. Wrangle. Wrangle. There we go. And I wonder if we could have some kind of way to auto wrangle. Is that a thing? Come on, drop it off. Lyra, I don't know what you're doing. You are going to kill yourself doing this. That's good. Got that as well. You know, might actually just put a automation hydro sensor right there. It hooks up to there. Build that, and then that one's only allowed to run once it's at least 100 kilograms of liquid there. that means that the pipe, instead of being filled with this 2 and a bit liters of 2 and a bit kilos of crude, it will always be filled with 10, I think. 10, yes. That way, it's actually used in a more power conservative method. This as well, this is bugging me. Like, this loop is still not filled. I mean, don't we have like thousands and thousands of liters of polluted water? Yes, yes we do. We definitely do. Give me one. Get rid of those. Just do that, and we're gonna put that in there, which is on the outside, which might actually make a difference when whether or not they auto bottle some liquid into that. You know, there's suddenly spot. These are done, so let's get those going. Power the grid, boys. Be a hamster. Yeah. Oh, there's hydrogen. Oh, this thing's active. Excellent. Should have put a wee sensor in there. Could have been so great to just simply do that real quick. Say that it's only allowed to pump once it's over amount X. You can see the content varies a lot. Well, that doesn't. Well, it does vary a lot. Oh, close the game there for a sec. Max scalding. Ooh, you need to get out now and go to hospital. There you go, Max. Alright, I'm gonna call it here, guys. We're just over an hour, but yeah, this episode is a bit. Yeah, we didn't actually accomplish anything other than keep it running. We do have a little farming plot now in the middle here for hatches. It's definitely not great. It's definitely just a temporary kind of setup, but we should be able to farm a bit of meat out of that. I think at some point. I mean, I have no idea how to do hatch farming, so I'll figure that out. I think because we need at some point they'll get. See, they're still happy and groomed, but as more gets stuck in there, like that one, at some point they'll become cramped, and once they're cramped, we need to get rid of the eldest. I have no idea how we're gonna do that, but we're gonna. And yeah, if you'd like to see more, do subscribe, and I hope to have you watching the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.